Oh, it is your very first time you're visiting that place.
This is the very first time
Great.
I'm visiting this place. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so which is surrounded by the huge. I don't want to call it like a lake. It is, I think, a river. You know, it is far away
Yeah, it
from my
seems like
place.
river.
Yeah, it
Uh,
seems like river, right?
and I cannot see a lot of people around you. There is no crowd.
Yeah, absolutely, and that is the beauty of it. Okay, I don't want to travel. Where the people are too much in the congested areas. I don't like to travel in those areas. Okay, but you can see it
Mm-hmm.
is a very big one. Don't you think?
Yeah, I can see the background.
What is happening to you? Hello.
Yeah, I think
I think our
I guess
connection is
we were
broken.
having a network issue. Am I
Yeah.
sorry?
I'm going to explore this place a little bit further. Let's see.
Great, great. You must explore all the places, and as you said that you do not believe, you do not like the going visiting to those places which is very much crowdy,
Yeah, which is congested, right?
congested or crowdy. So, in my opinion, if you visit somebody somewhere where which is crowdy and you speak front of them, you would be increasing your confidence.
No, no, I have both experience, okay, in my life. And,
Okay.
in my initial time, I used to talk to, so many English partner, especially in the crowded areas. Then eventually I thought,
Oh,
whenever I speak to them, I mean, we require both sort of experience, yes or no?
yeah, it is very required point in our life because if you speak, if you are having all experience in your life as a speaker,
Mhm.
it would be really amazing. Whether you're talking to the public or
It
talking
depends on the
about
situation, yeah. It depends on the situation
one to
where I'm
one,
at, right?
yeah, it
Don't
depends
be
on the
hesitant,
context,
yeah.
it depends on the circumstances, the position what you are in, and you have to adopt that, situations.
And I have realized, and I think most of the English learner I know also realize this thing that when you start the conversation, initially 2-3 minutes going to be a little bit tough for you, right?
Correct, correct.
Yeah.
It's very tough when you because when you even if you take example of any public speaker, what
Mhm.
they do eventually for 10 to 5, like eventually 1 minute, they hesitate or they fumble a little bit.
Mhm.
All they would not be able to understand, you would not able to figure it out,
Mhm.
but they hesitate. But after a while, they become very comfortable with that place. They become very comfortable with the stage.
Mhm.
Similarly, it happens with you when you are communicating with anybody. So initial few seconds or 1 minute, it feels very clumsy. It feels very uncomfortable. But after a while, you once you adopt that, then it becomes much easier.
Do you think it is also happening with Hindi language?
It happens with everything. Why it is happening most with the English language? Because we both are learning this language.
Mhm.
Imagine a person who is quite fluent in this language. They are eloquent speaker in this language. They would not. So what then? What not gonna happen with them? It's not gonna happen with them like they would hesitate in terms of the
Mhm.
English language.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you are not public figure, if you are not into the public place, then you would hesitate. Whether
Mhm.
you are a Hindi language, English language, or any another language.
Mhm.
So it is all about being introvert or extrovert. If you are an introvert person who does not feel meeting with people a lot, then you would be definitely hesitating,
Yeah, you would hesitate.
and that's what.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay, so today is Sunday, right? I think it is your day off.
Yes, it is my day off.
Okay, so what are the plans you have today?
As as of now, I'm sitting at my roof and having a word with you. And once I'm done, then I would be taking shower and in the evening I will be going to meet my friends
Mhm.
and who had called me that Ashok, you are supposed to visit to my home on Sunday at 5 a.m. because we are going to have a some party and all. So that's what is agenda for today.
Mhm. Okay, got your point. Oof. I'm
Yeah.
quite surprised because of today is Sunday and most of the people, especially who are working in office environment, they get a holiday
Mhm.
on Sunday and Saturday, Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm surprised that very few people are there, and in this part of the garden there is no one.
The reason because you have reached the garden or to the close to the river very early in the morning. It is just 11 a.m. Okay, and
Mhm.
as a working person, as a most of the working employees, they usually get up quite late in the morning, especially during the weekend.
Okay,
If
during
you
the
talk
weekend.
about the Saturday or Sunday, they usually get up or wake up around 10:30 or 11 a.m.
Mhm.
It depends on the timing, what the time they go to the bed. And most of the employees, most of the working person,
Mhm.
corporate working person, they go to the bed,
Mhm.
especially Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, quite late, like 2 p.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., like that. Even last 3 days, I have been going to the bed around 2 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is that's how the corporate employees have designed their
Mhm.
lifestyle. We
Okay.
have all designed our lifestyle in that way, where we usually go to the bed quite late.
The place is stunning. It's very,
It seems very stunning, very peaceful,
very
very very
peaceful.
peaceful. I can see the greenery about your place. I can see lovely
There is a
environment.
river. It's
Mm.
kind of they are stopping the water. It's kind of like mini dam. You know, and people are taking
Mhm.
bath as well.
Oh, great, great.
I don't want to show you that because they will mind. Because I am
Yeah,
having conversation,
it
so
was
I
not
don't
the
want to show. Them.
appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah. So don't let them think that I'm recording like casually. I'm making vlog. I'm just
Yeah,
having a video conversation. That's enough. Okay, that is
yeah,
appropriate.
yeah. That's fine. So how's going here your online classes? Like, have you ever like how many students you have connected so far?
I have only 5 students right now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, and I'm managing. Uh, but I need more, at least like 3 more students. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I think more confidence. I will even get more confidence. Previously, I used to had like a 12 students. Okay, because
Oh.
yeah, 12 students I had, but at that time I
Mm-hmm.
used to upload videos. Okay, my conversational videos on a daily basis. So I was getting
Mm-hmm.
views like a 700, 1000 in between views I was getting. But uh, suddenly I stopped making videos, stop uploading those videos on my channel, and you know, whenever students enroll in your classes, they're going to see 2 months, 3 months. They aren't going to find the sessions are helpful. They will withdraw. But I fortunately,
Agree.
yeah,
Agree.
fortunately there are 5 students. They have been continuing me for like 7 to 8 months. So I don't have any. See, it is not up to me. It is not about my teaching style. It is about maybe I'm not providing them enough value in their life. So I'm trying to enrich my skills in terms of teaching.
Agree. I do agree with you because what happens when any student comes to you, they have a yeah.
So how about the reading going on?
How about
Reading.
reading? Oh, my reading is
Yeah.
going fantastic. Like I am very active, as I said, having said it earlier about my reading. So even today's days, I am very very active in terms of when I commute by metro, especially early in the morning. I dedicate my 45 minutes or 35 minutes, 1 hour only for reading. I
Okay.
read a lot. I read a lot.
Mhm. So how many pages do you consider moderate reading, or do you feel this amount of pages are going to I mean, there are
Um,
certain amount of pages we have, in a daily basis that we have set a target. When you're going to reach, your brain will think, okay, now I'm exhausted.
okay, so let me tell you one thing. Like uh, uh, three, three, 3 week ago, I had a thought that I want to complete the entire book within 3 days.
Hmm.
Okay, and I tried. Although I couldn't complete the entire book in 3 days, but I was able to complete 60% of the book in 3 days.
Means how many pages? 150 pages?
It would it I did I think it was more than 250 pages.
250 pages, okay. Okay, so I
Yeah.
believe
So
the
I
book
was
was
able to complete
contributed.
like half of this. So that means 175 or 180 pages in 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a twist. When I am reading something which is in my domain,
Mm-hmm.
if I am reading a book which is related to my domain, I
Mhm.
do not just focus on completing the page. I try to adopt the knowledge.
Yeah.
I try to grasp the information or knowledge through the book. So sometimes it takes 1 hour to complete just two pages.
Mhm.
Sometimes it takes 2 hours to complete only 2 pages. Because if I come across something very very interesting and I feel this is very knowledgeable, I must obtain it. I must obtain it. I must learn it. Then I read it again and again and again, and I contemplate. I think through, and I come across with examples. So somehow I indulge pretty much in that pages, which gave me a better perspective and better knowledge. So sometime I am able to complete only 2 pages. Sometime I complete 10 pages. Depends on the context of the pages. Depend on the context of the requirement and books. What sort of the book I have been read.
At least sometimes it depends on, suppose if I'm reading any self improvement book, I will read it for like 10 pages, okay, because there going to be too much information to process, right? So 10 pages
Yeah, yeah,
a day means within a 1 hour going to be sufficient, because you are not learning the book because of you just want to keep reading and keep reading. You are learning the book, reading the book, because of you have to grasp the knowledge, okay, get some knowledge.
I agree.
Yeah, but if
Agree.
you are a novel, if you are reading a novel, so 30 pages, 35 pages I read. It depends on. It depends.
Yeah, if you're reading a fiction or non-fiction book, if you're so that's what I mentioned. It depends on the context,
Mhm.
what sort of the book you are reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is also good, that you should find, you know, hmm, what do you like to read? Okay, your interest. So that is
I
something.
I believe into it. I really believe reading. Yeah, I honestly, to be honest, I really believe reading is one of the most finest way to acquiring or adopting the knowledge on no grasping the information.
Mhm.
That's how you can become better version of yours. Because reading a book means you are adopting one person's entire life experience. Imagine our author has written a book. Author has written a book.
Yeah, I
Written a
feel.
book.
Yeah, I
He
feel the
might
same thing.
have he.
Okay, bro. I want to talk to you on an audio call right now. Okay, my hand is spinning.
All right.